Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 100 Baby Challenge. We are looking here at little Luke, our newest addition to our family. Now, as I'm always reminding you, I am a super duper professional YouTuber. I was recording another series and must have messed up the audio for this series, so this is a post-recording commentary, so it is not live commentary. So for however long this episode was, actually the whole recording is 40 minutes, so for 40 minutes I was just talking to myself. So I will just do some quick commentary over top. We have here Melody having issues putting Kala to sleep. I find a lot of times with toddlers, if the bed is against a wall, some of the times when you read toddlers to sleep, it just doesn't work. I'm really upset that the audio did not record, but that if it wasn't a 100 Baby Challenge without audio issues, would it really be one of my 100 Baby Challenges? So we start off here with all three children being just super duper angry. So Jenny's angry because she met an unwanted sibling. Ian is angry because he's an angsty teenager, and Kala is angry because she was tired. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So I have Jenny doing her homework just because she needs to do her homework, and that's a very important thing to do. We also have Ian kind of taking care of some of his needs. He's about to do his homework because I cannot age them up unless if they are A students. And so yeah, nope, I think I have Melody coming over to get food because is she pregnant? Yeah, she's pregnant. Is she pregnant? No, she's not pregnant. We are actually about to invite Malcolm over to get pregnant. Dude, I just recorded this. I should remember this much at least. So we are going to invite Malcolm over to be the next baby daddy. We do have some issues trying to get to learn some of his other traits, even though I know that they're well-known traits because he's a sim that's already in the game. Um, but we had some issue getting to know him. We're waiting for him to show up, and here he is. It is time to get a baby in the belly. Sorry about all my enthusiasm. So I do try to get him inside because we do have all of the romantic stuff inside. I do see little Luke is crying, so Melody's going to quick take care of little Luke. Max has given us a call. He is Austin's dad. And yeah, so it is time to meet Malcolm and have a baby. Oh, loving and bread. Like it was surprising because the first time we were with Malcolm, it was really hard to get romantic, but the second time, it seems that it was much easier. Okay, so we're heading on inside right now. Gotta get on the couch. Poor little Jenny's caught between her mom and her flirtation, so she's probably feeling super awkward now. I don't know why Malcolm has his umbrella open. Like I know it's raining outside, but I still feel like that gets a little glitchy with the umbrellas. Uh, I haven't had too many issues with it, but you know, you bring a boy inside, he has an umbrella, that's a little unlucky. So Jenny just finished up eating. I'm going to send her to bed because she doesn't need to see all this going on. So she's still very angry from her unwanted sibling. Oh, poor Jenny. And so Malcolm like just hops over to sit next to Melody. He was he was super excited for that. We did find out that he is a snob. That was the first trait that we found out about him. I'm in here every time I go in. I'm looking for get to know because I actually just learned this recently that all the stuff inside these social interactions are alphabetical order. So I keep going past deep conversation because I want to try and get to the G's to see if there's get to know because deep conversation never really gives me their traits. Once in a while it will, but not all the time. So that's just one where I kept trying to get to G to see if there was a get to know because I need to know his traits um, for the legacy trait generator. I know I use the legacy challenge trait generator. I know I could just choose the traits myself, especially I've mentioned before how upset I am about Kala's adult aspiration being. Oh, at this point, I'm buying the incredibly friendly reward trait because it's when you introduce yourself to someone, then it'll just automatically give you all their traits. That way, I don't have to do this awkward grind to try and figure out their traits. And it's super cheap. I think it was only 500 500 aspiration points. So that's actually Oh, observant. It was observance. Incredibly friendly gets you a higher friend bar. Sorry about that. So that is supposed to help me with future baby daddies. I don't know how many more Melody's gonna get because she is getting closer to L. But what I was mentioning earlier about the legacy trait generator is I do take the childhood aspiration and the adult aspiration it gives me. Just because it kind of makes it a little bit even playing field, because for the girls I always did creative in case they were the heir, because I want their painting to be super high so that they can support themselves. I actually do need to do more painting with Melody because we've been sitting at 6,000 simoleons, and it's just one where it hasn't gone up, it hasn't gone down, but eventually bills will come in. So I do need to start doing a little bit more painting with Melody. And so by doing the legacy trait generator and taking the childhood aspiration, I kind of add a little bit more of a challenge because it's more rewarding to me to finish the first childhood aspiration and then finish the creativity. Unless if creativity is the first one, then yay. But with Kala, her adult aspiration is to do the vampire family. I might change that just because that involves her having to be a vampire and then to get the vampire creation, which isn't too high. It's not like the good vampire where you need tame thirst. As you see here, we are getting ready to seduce the boy. I think we just did I miss first kiss? No. So we're about to do first kiss, and then soon after it is time to make it the baby. But yeah, so for Kala's aspiration, I don't think maybe I might not do vampire family. I might re-roll that one just to see, just because otherwise I have to turn her into a vampire. I don't think I want any of my heirs to become vampires. I don't mind if any of the children are aliens or vampires. Like, I don't care about that much. So, okay, I think we are getting ready to go make it a baby. Woohoo! I did not mean for that was more of a woohoo of excitement rather than woohoo, yay, we're gonna go woohoo. I don't know why we're paused. I know I have Ian doing logic because I want him to get up to level 3 for logic for school. It is Thursday. Um, and then, oh, right, Jenny woke up because of monsters, and I was like, no, I forgot the lamps again. How could I forget the lamps again? Because that happened to me in an earlier episode. Okay, took care of the lamps. Malcolm and Melody are doing their little woohoo thing. I'm checking Kala because I hate toddlers, especially this new rule that I can't age her up till all her skills are level 3, because taking care of her skills and her needs is annoying as get out. Like, I find that every time that she can work on her needs, she's either tired or she has to pee or she's hungry. I just don't have time to work on her needs. So I think that's another thing I need to get Melody to do is work with the skills with Kala because they're supposed to skill up faster if they're working with an adult. So I'm checking to see if Melody is pregnant. Malcolm is leaving. I haven't. Yay! Melody is pregnant. So we are pregnant with baby numero 13, which is either going to be Mike or Moira, unless if you suggest a better M name down below in the comments. So that's woohoo. I have Jenny going back to sleep. She's embarrassed because she walked in on her mommy. So it is morning time. Well, 4:30 in the morning. Melody is making some pancakes. I have Jenny working on some extra credit homework while her mom makes the pancakes. And Melody had just taken care of Luke, who is crying. So everything is getting ready. Oh, pancakes are done. Let's call everyone to a meal and have a family breakfast together. As if everyone would actually follow along and get breakfast together. Like, this is The Sims. No one ever does what you want them to do. I apologize for going a little quiet. I've recorded, like I was saying, I was recording for another series. That one, I'm not going to put up right away just because I want to backlog some episodes, just because each episode will take me a long time to do everything that I want to do. Okay, so Kala got some pancakes, Jenny got some pancakes, and Ian is going to come down and get some pancakes. Kala kept irritating me. Like, right there, like, it was on the side of the screen. She put down the pancakes to go play on her Wabbit tablet. And it's just another thing. Again, I barely have time to get your skills up and then taking care of your needs. But when you don't take care of your own needs, Oh no, not Wabbit tablet. She went to go potty. Now she's going to her Wabbit tablet. It's like, why? You're so hungry. Why would you not eat the pancakes that you had in your hand? I don't know. Toddlers annoy me. I really, really dislike the toddler aspect of the 100 baby challenge, but that is part of the challenge, especially since, this challenge started before toddlers, so it was actually supposed to be easier back then. I should have gone further. Gosh darn it. Okay, so Melody's just mopping up. I was like, oh, is there anything broken up here? Nope, nope. Ian just made a mess. And Jenny got the motor skill, and I was just like, oh, wait, Jenny, what? Because it is Friday morning. I was like, crap, Ian needs to level up his logic so he can age up in school. But it was too late. Like, it was time for school anyway, and I'm like, oh, no, he can't be late for school. So I have Melody go to work with Kala a little bit because again, skills are supposed to go faster if an adult works with them. And I just really want Kala to level up because I don't want two toddlers at once. It's gonna happen because Luke is. I don't know if we've seen it yet here, but I did get the notification saying it was almost Luke's birthday, which means I'm gonna have two toddlers at once, and it's gonna suck. But yeah, so that's just one where I need to work on the kid skills. And then Kala keeps throwing a fit because she's fussy and she's tired. And then Ian just got a small performance gain. And so I looked to see, make sure that they were studying hard. Now, if I had gotten Ian's logic up, he would have leveled up. I would have been able to age him up and move him out. But I did not. Melody Mage level 4, yay! She's learning how to be an adult. Well, she's learning how to be a parent, yay! Okay, as we see here, it is almost Luke's birthday. Yahoo! Two toddlers at once. And then here I just remember complaining more about toddlers and their skills and their needs. And grades are up for Jenny. Jenny has become a grade school. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say grade school A student. Every time I say it, I just stutter. So that means that we can have a birthday party for Jenny and she can become a teenager. Woo! Making some progress. Ian is still a B. He would be an A because he got like the little tick off for his work, but he doesn't have the skill to level 3. Ah! Stupid logic. Okay, so I have Melody here who's going to go and make the cake. At first I was going to have Ian, but I was like, wait, Melody's not doing anything, and she has a level 10 cooking skill. So I have her going to go make the cake. And what I like is that we do bring in all of her old children for the birthday party. And it's really nice. Well, I'll talk about it a little bit more when we get there. Yeah, so Ian wants to come over and ask Melody some advice about I'm feeling forlorn. Nobody likes me. So I did mention about how responsibility is really easy to get up. Just send them to school. Responsibility goes up. So I do tend to do the I'll always love you because it is easy to get responsibility back to where it needs to be. But again, I'm not focusing too much on the traits, on the character values, just because the only one I would care about would be the kid, the heir, the heir. And since most of these are not going to be my heir, it doesn't really matter. Cake is done, so it's just inviting all of the children to come over for the birthday party. And it's really fun because we get to see all the little sons. I don't hire a caterer or a mixologist or an entertainer. Like, we've already made the cake. That's all we really need. I just wanted an excuse to be able to bring all the sons over. I do age up Jenny like right away just because I just wanted to get that out of the way. Just so, so I don't forget. And Jenny's looking so cute in her classes. And gotta wake up Kala. No, I actually don't wake her up because I want her to get her sleep up. But yeah, and then I end up sending Melody to go get the mail. Those are all the birthday gifts from before. And the sons start to arrive. I believe that was Fred. Yeah, Fred. Fred! And it was just so funny because Jenny had never met any of her siblings, which makes sense because all of them were moved out when she was a baby. Ian's woken up. He's coming down. Wait, why was Ian in the kids' room? He's a teen. And so, yeah, we're all enjoying the cake. Well, I keep telling Jenny, blow out the candles, blow out the candles. There is Boris. Hello, Boris. I remember he used to wear the funniest clothes. And so Jenny is now blowing out the candles. blow them out, and I go to get her information from my notebook. She is going to be big happy family, which I feel fits more for the challenge, but whatever, no judgment here. And her second trait, I believe, is going to be romance. Yeah, romantic. A lot of the kids got romantic or creative because I'm using the legacy trait generator. Just because, I mean, I honestly, like I was saying before, I could just choose the traits myself. It doesn't really matter. But there's Jenny looking all nice in her teenhood. So then she calls everyone to a meal because we all gotta have cake. But not everyone eats the cake, especially Jenny. Jenny doesn't eat the cake because I tell her to take care of the baby, I guess, or talk to someone. I'm trying to get her to introduce herself to her brothers, and she ends up just not eating, and I get frustrated because it's like, I told you to eat! You're hungry! Why aren't you eating? But no, it's so nice to have all of the sons over. Like, I really kind of like, I know I can use MCC and like make the household as big as I want, but it'll lag the game to no end. Because I would just love to have all these boys come over. I wish there was a way. I guess I could give them all residence keys and they'll all just pop by. Like, I don't have to invite them or anything. So maybe that's something to consider for the next episode. Because it'll be nice to see all our sons. I don't want to just forget everyone. I mean, I know there's going to be 100 babies. So I pop into Create a Sim just to kind of give her a makeover. I do speed this up because it doesn't take too terribly long. I think it was only like 2 minutes. But it's still, that's 2 minutes that we can cut out. We can make it 30 seconds. I do really love that formal gown. I like how it looks kind of like a kimono that's been cut up, which is really cute and adorable. I don't think I've ever used it on a sim before. So I don't change too much, just because again, once Jenny hits young adulthood, she moves out. Kala is awake, so I have her working a little bit more on her skills. She is able to do the potty by herself, and she's almost to potty level 3. She's already got movement level 3. Her communication got up to level 2. I think her imagination's 2. So she's slowly getting there. It's just I have to take care of those skills. It's really annoying, really, actually, really annoying. Um, but yeah, so we're enjoying our birthday party. Melody is taking care of Luke a little bit more. We're watching all the sons. They all go outside for some reason. And I don't know why the video's lagging for some reason. Everyone's getting a little jarring. But yeah, so that all the sons went outside and started talking out in the rain. No clue. Poor Jenny. This is when I was like, Jenny, why are you still hungry? Like, come on, eat your cake. And yeah, so we come over here, we see some of them, and then Fred does this weird thing with his arms. Don't know what he was doing. Fred's freaking out over there. And I was just like, where are all the other sons? Like, there's Ian, there's Jenny, and there's Fred, where, there's so many. Why is the door hanging open? Oh, why are they all outside in the rain? So it's time for the party to end. All the boys just like mass exodus out. I put my Sims to sleep just because they're in needs. But then I was like, crap, I still don't know all of Malcolm's traits because I need to generate the traits for the baby that's in the belly. So I was like, okay, maybe 9 o'clock isn't too late to have Malcolm come over. But first I need to clean up a little bit because Kyla left this place a mess. So I do call up Malcolm to see if he can come over, if I can get to know him a little bit more, just so I have the traits. Thankfully, it was not too late, and Malcolm did decide to come over. I was busy cleaning up cake, so I messed up Melody. She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna put this. Nope, it's already being used. Okay, well, I'm just gonna call him up." And yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about the trash is it makes sense. It balances it out. You can't just go ding 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 ding. So Malcolm will be right over. I lower the wall so I can see him. And yeah, it was just one of those where I was just like, okay, gotta get these traits. Got a job. I also had to get a picture. So it did take me a little bit deep conversations and getting to know, but I did eventually find out that he is a snob, he is evil, and he's romantic. Which again surprises me because the first time I tried to be romantic with him and it just did not work at all. But the second time is really easy. It was just one of those where I was just like, why? Also, can't forget to get a photo. I find it so funny because I was using the expensive camera that I bought her, and yet on the side of the screen it looks like her cell phone. that she's using. It's like, what? So we did get a nice picture that got to go on the wall with the other men. So it always wigs me out because I'm like, that's not 13, or is it 13 children? That's not 13 men. But I keep forgetting that she did have a couple sets of twins. So we found a picture, we framed it, we named it. It was cute. Malcolm's cute. The baby's gonna be so cute. I think Malcolm has green eyes as well. And so the baby is definitely gonna have green eyes, and I love the green eyes. And then I was like, okay, time for you to go. Bye bye. And then I saw Kala was angry. I was just like, why is she always angry? Couldn't find, asked to leave, so I was just like, you know what? Fine, fine, you can chill. I gotta take care of the baby. And finally getting Kala some food, and she just comes over and sits with Melody, and I think it's the most adorable thing in the world. Just, mother and daughter sitting together. Got to take some photos of this. Honestly, though, like, I don't see the resemblance. Like, other than the green eyes that Kala has, I wonder if I'll see it more when she grows up, as she makes a mess. It looks a little laggy here. It's because I'm taking a lot of photos, and it lags a little bit when I take those photos. But I was just like, this is adorable. Like, I don't know why Melody isn't using the gigantic dining room table that's right there, but whatever. She decides to sit on the couch. So I am going to wind up this episode, or wind down this. I'm going to end this episode here. Kala does need to go back to sleep. Melody wants to go back to sleep. Jenny's asleep. Ian's asleep. It's time for sleep. So I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you again for tuning in to watch the 100 Baby Challenge. I apologize again for the audio issues. I swear one day I'll learn to actually check my settings before I start going. And I think I'm speaking to you guys, but speaking for 40 minutes to myself. So thank you again for watching. Do comment down below if you have any thoughts or ideas. After Malcolm, I got to get another baby daddy, so maybe I'll go after Vlad. So I will see you guys in the next episode of the 100 Baby Challenge. Bye-bye.